Do you know Jerusalem have more than 5,000 years of history? Yeah, that is a lot. So we're going now, me and my little assistant, we're going around the city walls, and we're going to tell you the history in a nutshell. Okay? So guys, my name is Aviel Israel Super Guy. If this is the first time that you come to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and
smash that like button and ring the bell.
yeah, you gotta press the button to ring the bell.
And watch to see the Super Gahar, you have to share with others.
Exactly, you have to share with others. To share is to care. So let's go to the city of Jerusalem and let's walk around. Come with us, guys. In 360, that's awesome. Let's go.
To look around, you have to move around.
Get in the bell. As we promised you, we are here now in front of the city walls. Okay, why Jerusalem? Well, because yes. So guys, the way we're gonna do this, so I will tell you the history of the city, but at the same time, okay, you will be able to see everything around us in 360 degrees. What does this mean? I mean, if you look at the corner of your smartphone, if you're using a smartphone to see this, you're going to see kind of like an arrow. So Google allows you to see everything in 360 degrees. So I'm filming me, but I also am filming right in front of me is the city wall. Guys, this is one of the most fascinating cities that I have been privileged and honored not just to visit, but also to live in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, this little one was born here. I have 3 princesses, and the 3 of them were born here in Jerusalem. Actually, if you have bought my book, Jerusalem of Gold, I dedicated the book to my daughters. All right, guys, so the city have more than 5,000 years of history.
But one of us is not really like
So guys, if you're looking at the traffic, we are right now, okay, because people are leaving their jobs or they're going home. That's what the traffic is. It is right, local time right now is 5:20. Okay, let's see how long it will take us, guys, to go around the walls, and we may have to do this on 2 parts. All right, so let's do it. Guys, when you come to Jerusalem, if you've never been in Jerusalem, and I hope you will one day will come to Jerusalem, you can always use also the video as reference. That's the point, guys. I'm a tour guide by profession. I'm a photographer. I'm a theologian. I'm an archaeologist. So that's why I can. She said I'm a Spanish teacher. No, that's my mother tongue, actually. So when I'm telling you about the 5,000 of years of history, yes, yeah. Guys, these are the dates around the city wall. September is the time to read the fruit. So from these 5,000 years of history, I mean of the city, actually 5,000 years, 4,000 years city at a wall. Kind of like on and off. It depends, because the walls have been rebuilt and destroyed and refurbished and recycled, okay, several times. Some people claim even up to 20 times. Can you believe that? All right, now, and the walls that we are looking now, these walls are new. They were built in the 16th century. Soon they're going to be 500 years old.
16, not years.
No, yeah, that's so. If you put it this, okay, in terms of 5,000 years to 500 years, so the walls are new, pretty much. They will rebuilt. That's the last time that the walls were rebuilt by Suleiman, that magnificent. So he's the Turkish ruler. Actually, 16th century here in the Holy Land. It's a golden age of the Turkish Empire. The Turks were here for 400 years. So I will try to give you, and perhaps in 2 videos, the history of the city, maybe in 2 parts, 3 parts. Depends how long this will take. All right?
Yeah.
So when I said that we hear about Jerusalem for the first time in history. All right? First time we hear about this city. And by the way, the city that you see today, today's Jerusalem, It's not the Jerusalem from 2,000 years ago. It is not, yes, because the city has evolved. The city has been destroyed. The city has been rebuilt several times. So, yes, exactly. So, guys, by the way, we are just looking right now. This is Jaffa Gate. I'm going to also do a video. I'm going to do a video on the different gates of the city, more in depth. I know that in previous videos, I briefly, I showed them to you, but briefly I spoke about it. So in future videos, I will be making one about the city. I mean, about the gate, I meant to say. So we're looking west, as you can see. And so we heard about Jerusalem for the first time in the 19th century BC. Guys, that's almost 4,000 years ago.
I don't think I was born.
That's a long, no, you were not born. You were not even close to that. She said, I wasn't even born. Of course she wasn't. So, and the text, they actually mentioned the city by a different name, where something called, and you can also, whatever is your favorite search engine, you can put execration with an X, execration text. Well, that's a good question. She's asking, what is an execration text? Actually, there were figurines, and what you will write on them,
It wasn't like a ring.
and then it's a ritual, and then you break them. But why would you break them? But it is the Pharaoh of Egypt, which is south. Egypt is from south from the Holy Land. So it is the Pharaoh from Egypt what is actually cursing the city. And we know the name of the city. So I will attempt to pronounce ancient Egyptian language, all right, with my Spanish accent. Let's go. And it was something like this. Jerusalem. That was the name. No. I didn't say Jerusalem. Don't confuse one thing with the other. They don't mean that. So this is the name of the city mentioned in the execution text in the 19th century BC, almost 4,000 years ago. But the city was already inhabited way before that. How do we know that? Because we find pottery. So as an archaeologist, pottery from that time period help us to analyze, all right, and to date a site. So this is the first time, guys, that Jerusalem is mentioned outside of the Bible. A lot of Christians think that Jerusalem is first mentioned in the Bible. Well, if you tell me, well, I read it in Genesis. And in Genesis, it mentions Jerusalem. And in connection with Abraham. Abraham, the patriarch. Abraham, the father of Isaac. Isaac, the father of Jacob. Jacob, the father of the 12 tribes, which later became the nation of Israel.
Yeah, we get it.
Okay, so guys, the mention of Jerusalem in the book of Genesis is an anachronism. Okay, the authors, or let's put it this way, the editors, put the name in a different time period. Because 19th century BC, there's no Bible. There are no Israelites.
What?
Yes, they will come later on. It's like me telling you that the Romans were using guns or gunpowder, right? That will be an anachronism, because you know pretty well, right? I mean, my audience are smart people.